Back in here again, another episode of Feel That Music TV. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the one and only, you know what I'm saying, Screwhead, Texas. You know what I'm talking about? Texas boy to the fullest, man. You know what I'm talking about? We got my boy, Big Oob, up in here, baby.
Yes, sir.
Denero.
Down to Texas where it go down. The money never slow down. I go and get it and come back with it even when it pour down. So when it's sunny or it's great, we still gon' ball and parlay and show them how the South do it. We represent it all day. Down to Texas where it go down. The money never slow down. I go and get it and come back with it even when it pour down. So when it's sunny or it's great, we still gon' ball and parlay and show them how the South do it. We represent it all day. I'm Marlin, Texas to the H, putting it all in your face. I go and get it and come back with it. Now your boy heavyweight. I told you it's gon' go down. The money never slow down. I'm hustling on the interstate. I blend it when it pour down. I'm still slide behind tent like Roddy wondering where I went. I'm pulled up on that purple drink, smelling like that dro scent. So I just gotta make it back. I'm dirty with a 50 pack. My brother say that we alright. Shit like
what's good, man. It's good. It's good to be in the presence of your fam, because you know it's been a minute, and I'm glad that you having us right now. You took some time out your day, man, to really be willing to do this, man.
appreciate it. Same love here, fella.
Already, man. We're going to give the people what they want, man. You know what I'm saying? So first off, man, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about a little bit about your upbringing, man. Where you from, man?
Shit, I'm goddamn me. I was raised in Killeen, but you know what I'm saying? My family roots is here in Marlin, Texas.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
But I've been all over Killeen, though.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So how would you say the difference with your upbringing from Killeen and Marlin? How would you say was the difference from that? You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know, the little city life is fast. You know, the country a little slow. You know what I'm saying? But it's love. You know what I'm saying? It's love on both ends.
That's what all matters, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about them connects you make with people. So you know what I'm saying? What was your inspiration for your rap journey? You know what I'm saying? Tell little people about that. Like, what inspired you to, you know, pick up a mic and go the direction you're going with the music thing, man?
Shit, just seeing my little homies, you know what I'm saying, my friends doing their little rap thing. You know, I like what they was doing, but when I came to Marlin, you know, I came to Marlin in 94, 95, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And, you know, just listening to the Screw and them Hot Boys, and, you know, I ain't gonna lie, you know, young, getting on that weed and just chilling, vibing, smoking, want to freestyle, and I just started taking it serious, you know, feeling like, you know, everybody thought I was good, and I felt like I could be good, and shit, I'm still at it.
Yes, sir, man. You know what I mean? I commend you on that too, man, because I remember freestyle sessions, being in huddles, and, you know what I'm saying, just rapping, saying whatever you saying off the top of your head, then, you know, next thing you know, it turns and it comes out to be something what it is right now. So that's always a beautiful thing, man.
Yes, sir. Transitioning from freestyling to that pen and pad.
Yes, sir. Making it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed something about you, man. You know what I'm saying? If anybody, check out Big Oob, man. He die hard Texas, man. You know, you're a die hard Texas dude. You know what I'm saying? Which I love it, man, because I am too. What made you such a die-hard Screwhead, man? You know, Screw fan, man? Because I know you got a big love for Screw, and you know what brought that about, man?
Man, just representing Texas, where we at. You know, listening to Kiki, Big Pokey, you know, ESG, all them Screw legends. You know what I'm saying? Just Texas in just South period. You know, just represent for Texas, the whole state.
Already.
All right, man, that's what's up. What were you like as a child?
Man, I was quiet and shy. You know, I always been a little chunky big nigga, but I was athletic. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing I can't do, you know, except for dunk, because I'm short. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I got skills. I'm jack of all trades.
Really?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I know when I used to grow up, did the same thing, was chunky and fat myself. But I think That's a part of life when you grow up. Your body change and everything change about the personality, everything.
Yes, sir.
You know, next question. You know, I want to ask, what makes you different than the other thoughts and leaders in your plethora of music arena? Like, what makes you stand out? Makes you be different than the others of the H-Town rappers?
Man,
What's your niche?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep it Texas.
Okay.
I got a hella work ethic. You know, just a love for music, and I can blend in. You know what it don't matter who you is. I can get on the track with the best of them.
You could and move just like they move.
I can move just like they move.
Yeah.
You know.
A lot of people don't have that in continuity because, man, when you're doing music on a high level, it's different from just starting out. And to be able to adapt to that change, man, quickly, it's a big plus, man. That's a professional plus that you have naturally.
Yeah, I had to find myself because a lot of people don't know. I really got like 30-some underground mixtapes, just practicing, trying to find myself, learning how to adapt to, you know, when you want to beat. Instead of just freestyling like right now, but when you get on the beat, it's like a rhythm, and you got to catch your breath and learn how to write, because you'll be out of breath.
That's right. It's algorithm to it, man.
Yeah, so I had to learn that.
So would you think? Tell us, like, what is something trait that somebody must have to be in this industry, like where you are at right now?
First, you got to have belief. You got to believe in yourself. You know, you got to find yourself. You got to work hard, and it's just not gonna come overnight. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that it takes time to shine. That's why it's a constant grind, and just keep moving, man. Keep it real. Keep it real. That's the main thing. Keep it real.
What motivates you?
Life, family, other people's stories of good music, and my kids, everything just positive.
You know, I was watching when Mo3 had got killed, and they said his mom said that he was not like that. He was a family man. He was family oriented. Do you think the world that we live in changes the artists once they get to a certain level to be somebody they're not?
Of course it do. It's the money and the fame and the power, the women. You know, all that, the cars, it's just the lifestyle. You know, it will do that. You got to be humble and, you know, you got to go through it to know it. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, it'll take you fast. Just like the streets, it'll take you fast. You know?
What you think about, okay, all right, now this may be on some other stuff, but tell me about what you think about Sauce Walker doing what he do on the Facebook, on live, where he be talking about if he want to do what he want to do with his money, he gonna do it. What do you think about that?
Oh man, I respect that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Sauce doing his thing. You know, he put his whole team on. You know, he really like the face of Texas right now because he always in the eye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, he ain't doing nothing but helping us all.
There you go.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, he helping us all.
So man, when we talk about the industry itself, you know what I'm saying? I think about how drill music has came in and it has been the forefront of music for a while now. And we go back to, you know, the original rappers, you know, with the original Texas swag, and we go back to the rappers who really have to be saying something and making sense, and their music have to have an understanding to it, which is like your music.
That's what we missing. That's what the game missing.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Do you think that they need to really kind of bring that back to the forefront, and you know, what part do you feel like you playing in there?
Oh, it's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that, you know, like, I mean, you don't want to. The youth is already. I'm just gonna say the youth already messed up. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have no guidance. You know what I'm saying? That's what this drill music and all that stuff is missing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that originality. That's what we need. We need that back in the game. You know, we need some substance. You know what I'm saying? You know, we need that storytelling, that real life stuff. You know, I know that drill music, some of that real life stuff, but all that killing and stuff like that, man, that ain't what that is on my behalf.
Right.
You know?
And that's another question I was gonna ask you too, man. How do you feel about, you know, the way they have it staged and set up for us to take each other out the game and, you know, kill each other the way they got us killing each other. And then it's like they putting it in the music to where it's like, I guess, bringing some type of negative inspiration for people to do that type of stuff, man.
The plan that they had is working. You know what I'm saying? It's because everywhere you go, look at the youngsters. It don't even got to be about music. They just out here in the streets and they bad. They terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The young is dying young.
Right.
You know, even the old folks, they dying. It's the love. It's to me, the love gone.
Yeah, that's
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
That's
The
real.
love gone. The grandmas. You know what I'm saying? The uncles where you used to get disciplined. All that's gone. It's out the door. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with you on that, man, because I feel like the bullshit came in when people stopped governing their communities. When it took a village for real, like when Miss May down the street would whoop you and call your mama and say, I just whooped such and such.
And then you finna
I'm
get
sending
another
home.
one.
When you get home, you get a whooping again.
Yes, sir.
And after they whoop you, they call Miss May back and say thank you. Now they don't want you touching their kids. You know, now you got kids living with their mamas and their grandmas, and they got drugs in the house that they don't know about, guns in the house, so they might go kill somebody or you know, body somebody, and then when they come back from bodying a nigga, they in the same house with their parents, and they don't even realize their kids out there doing it, man.
Yes, sir. It's crazy. The
Yes.
world is cold.
It's a cold world, man, cold world. So, what would you say is your favorite thing that you doing in the game right now? What's your favorite thing that you like about the music that, you know, it just gives you, you know, that excitement when you pick up that mic, man?
First of all, I'm in my own lane because when you listen to a lot of music, it's always it's majority of drill music, and you know I try to make that feel good, that family, that love, that you know what I'm saying, the love.
Right,
you can
right.
hear it in my voice, you can hear it in my music, the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in my own lane, and that's what motivates me to just do me.
Right,
you know, I ain't trying to sound like ATL, Chicago, you know, California, none of like that. I'm gonna keep it Texas. You know what I'm saying? What I love and how I feel.
Right. So, do you have any like pet peeves in the game? Like, is there any pet peeves that you see people doing right now in the industry that you really ain't, you know, rocking with? You know what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to the music thing, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to their gifts and their talents.
Oh man, just wasted talent. You know what I'm saying? Wasted talent. Cause in this country, you know, in the country where I'm at Marlin, man, it's a lot of people with a lot of talent, and you know, we need to be heard and we need to be seen. We need unity.
Already, that's right. Yeah, unity brings power into the community. That's what I think that, and I think most H-Town rappers did do that. From Trey Zero, Lil Kiki, them, they set a tone for these young guys to come up. But I feel like now these newer guys have gotten away from it because of this what this war is portraying on the internet. And it's not like it used to be where rapping was building communities, building families, not about shooting a clique up because I don't like you because you shot at my girl or you trying to make too much money. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
You on this side and I'm on this side, and
it ain't
jealousy and envy.
Yeah, it ain't even like that. Which brings me to I feel like a person must have a certain motto and a certain quote. So what's yours?
Man, I'm gonna say R.I.P. to Roy Lee, because you gotta enjoy life and smile every day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And keep it positive, man, over negative, you know, because you can get lost in the sauce.
Quickly.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the streets a dirty game, and it can take you one way. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can either float above the water or you can drown.
Quickly. And drowning sometimes seems better in most cases for some people.
Yeah.
Because that's an easy way out.
Yeah.
I got a question though. Now, you know what I'm saying? So that quote you said was so powerful, man, and it's very inspirational for the youth now and anybody that's watching that might want to be an inspired rapper that's young, you know what I'm saying? So I love that, man. So is that same quote that you modeled that you said, would that be something that you would tell to the youth as well?
I tell them to just enjoy your life, you know, don't be in a rush to be grown. You know, don't move too fast. You know, take your time and strategize. You know what I'm saying? I was always told a man without a plan is nothing. You need a plan. You know, and just do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real and invest in yourself. If you can do everything early, by the time you get older, you're going to be set.
Well, see, you know, it's very apparent that people liking what you're doing, man. Shouts out to H-Town, man, D-Town, anybody that's doing the music thing.
Man, shout out to Texas, period.
Texas, period, baby.
Yes, sir.
Central Texas, all that. But I got a question for you. Speaking on that, man, I know you got some sponsorship with the Swang Foes. Talk to us a little bit about these people sponsoring you on the shirts and, you know, the things like that, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I just be doing my music and trying to promote on Instagram, try to get my little gram followers up and stuff. And I got a producer out of Waco. His name Denero, super producer Denero.
Shouts out Waco, Texas, man.
Yeah, you can look him up, you know, and they liked his beats and his video. And next thing you know, I got an inbox. And they were just loving what I was doing. And they asked me, they would like to send me a shirt, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Grey Coast, you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, you know what I'm saying? You can look him up on Instagram too, you know what I'm saying? Grey Coast.
Grey Coast, and, dope, man. Like the shirt, man. Swang Foes, man.
Shout out to them boys, man. Whole H-Town.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, is there anything that you might look back on from this point? Because you're in a good space right now. The vibe is good. You're doing good. The blessings are coming. Is there anything you can look back on that you might have been did different? Like, let's just say, do you have any regrets about anything?
I don't have any regrets because you got to learn to go through stuff. You know what I'm saying? To understand life and you know what you go through. But if I know what I knew now when I was younger, oh man, it'd be big trouble. Big trouble. It'd be big trouble.
Yeah, I already would have been millionaire, billionaire.
Man,
status,
what?
You know what
Man, what?
Real. And I can honestly agree to that, man, because I feel like, you know, I think what a lot of people got to realize, especially this younger generation, a lot of times you hold yourself back.
Man, you do.
By your decisions and just not taking the time to think about stuff and process things.
You have to make sacrifices.
Yes.
You have to.
And they live fast, bro. So they living so fast now to where they done did 5, 6, 10 things throughout their day. I done made a stop over here, ran over here, did this over here, came over here, sat down and did that. But they not really taking the time out to say, you know what? Let me take a break, at least 30 minutes to an hour out of my day and process everything I did throughout this day. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they not processing it, man, is getting them caught up in a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, because I'm a thinker, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mess with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people know me as, you know, he's not going to mess with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So if he talk to you and fuck with you, goddamn me, you blessed.
You blessed.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't need a lot of, I learned too, you don't need a lot of company. And for the youngsters, you don't need a lot of company. You know what I'm saying? It's better if you can get it on your own. But if you could come with a team and people with the same mind frame you got, oh man, it's on, man, it's on.
Real talk, bro. I feel you on that too, man. You know, when you solo, man, you're not gonna tell on yourself. You're not gonna do nothing to hurt yourself. And then at the same time, you don't want to give everybody your energy, bro.
Man, for real.
You know what I'm saying? That's something you want to hold on to. Everybody don't deserve your energy, man.
Yes,
they
sir.
can bring some bad energy in your space and mess up what you got going on. So
yes, sir.
I got to say I agree with you on that one, man. What advice do you have for those interested in the field of rapping? Like, just say, if I say right now, man, I want to start rapping because I see Big Oob doing his thing. Anybody interested in that field, like, what would be something you would tell them, like, a good starting point? You know what I'm saying?
A good starting point will be now. Because, you know, you could be here today and gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, my number one thing would tell anybody is to take it serious.
Right.
Take it serious. If you're going to do it, go all out. Like Rose said, you know what I'm saying? You got to at least try. How you going to know you're going to fail if you don't try? So you got to at least try. Give it 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just take it serious. And if that's what you want to do, just do it.
Yeah.
You know, and you have to multitask. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just rapping. You got to be here and be there and be. You know, you got to be everywhere.
Got to be
present,
man.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, for real, man. Now let me ask you this, man. What's your beliefs, man? What do you feel about? Do you have any beliefs about God, or you know what I'm saying? Are you neutral in there? You know, what's your beliefs when it comes to
Of course I believe in God. Yeah, I believe in God. You know, my mom is very God fearing, and she's in that church. You know what I'm saying? My mom changed her life. You know what I'm saying? So she my motivation, Miss Agnes Purdue. Right. You know what I'm saying? They call her Ag. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you know, everybody in Marlin, they know her. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's a good woman. And
shout out to Miss Ag, man.
Yeah, my family, you know what I'm saying? We was brought up in church, especially as little kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and yeah, man, I believe in God, man. You need Him, man. Without Him, it's nothing. You can't live your life without God.
And I feel you on that, man, because I think a lot of time in the industry, man, you see people, they go to these award shows, they get these awards, and when they get these people these awards, they like to give thanks to their managers and producers and, you know, their families and stuff, but a lot of them forget to say they want to thank God.
Oh, yeah, He's first.
Yeah, He got to be first.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that I don't like that and I disagree with it, because the simple fact that the gift and the talent that you got was put in you by a higher power.
Yeah, we need God in everything. Back in the schools, you know, we need God everywhere. We need that. We need church everywhere. You know.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah.
But when they took that out of school, I think that was a big. That was part of what their motive was too, to like make stuff start crumbling as well.
And trying to push that gay agenda.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to give gays. Let me say that, but you know, I don't believe it need to be in everything. Where the youngsters growing up, the little kids need to learn about that while they're young, because it's a choice. But you know, I'm not agreeing with that. You know.
Yeah. You know, I get that, man.
Again, I don't have no problem. You know what I'm saying, with the LG, you know, however you call it. You know what I'm saying, but. You know, just ooh-wee. Yeah. Come on now, y'all.
We got to allow our kids to grow up, but let them grow up under the right, you know, the right umbrella when it comes to like righteous things, man. Yeah. When they get old enough to be able to move on their own, do things. But I've seen young kids that's, you know, 7, 8 years old and they screaming that they a homosexual or whatever it is, you know, like I said, we ain't got nothing against the LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying, the alphabet people. Yeah. We ain't got nothing against them.
Nothing against them.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I feel like there it should be a certain type of guideline when it comes to that type of stuff. Let's not push it on people.
Yeah, it's all in cartoons and stuff, everything. That's
now.
Crazy,
and I think that's where the unfairness come in, because you know, like if I'm not watching every single cartoon my child is watching, now there's something being implanted in my child's head that I might not agree with. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's unfair for these kids. You're not really giving them a choice. You're really trying to make them see what their choice should be. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's fair, man. But we tell us a little bit about, because I was thinking about this, man. That's why I had to take that pause for a minute, because it was a big loss, man, and it was a heavy hit when we all lost the legend Big Pokey, man. You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit about like how that meet and greet was, like how did that come about, man, with you and Big Pokey, man?
Man, first of all, I'm gonna say R.I.P. to Big Pokey, man, aka the Croc Bull, Big Podina. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Oh, this pitting a little.
Again, I got to shout out to my boy Denero. You know what I'm saying? I told him what kind of beat I want. You know, who I could hear. You know what I'm saying? And it just seemed like he made that beat and sent it to me, and it just went. You know what I'm saying? Like butter on toast. Yo. And I can just hear it. I don't know what he was saying, but I can hear him. And you know, and then I reached out to him on Instagram. Yeah. And you know, he kept it so G with me. You know what I'm saying? He shot me the price. You know what I'm saying? I shot it to him. You know, and every little, you know, it don't always go your way. But you know, some people do bad business.
Right.
But he kept it G, and every time he kept it good business.
Right.
Every time it was a delay, he called me, whether it was 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. He would let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I sent him the track. He sent it back. You know, and he was just down. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing on it.
How you feel about his death?
Oh man, I took it hard. You know, I woke up and I seen that's the first thing you seen on the internet. You know, basically him taking his last breath, and I was finna run it back with him. You know what I'm saying? I had another album I'm working on, and I was finna put him on it. You know, try to put him on it, and that hurt. That really hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a big screwhead. You know what I'm saying? I love them boys, man. Shout out to the whole S.U.C.
S.U.C, baby.
You know?
S.U.C.
The question I asked him is though, ask him. So the thing we want to know is too, man. You know, real quick, man. A lot of people were saying stuff like, you know, the way that he died, and you know all this stuff. They felt it might have been from drink, and just several reasons. You know what I'm saying? Then they said they did the autopsy. They gave you what they said, what he passed away from, man. Like, bro, how did it come to you? Like, as far as that, like, you know, when it hit you, what was said, why he passed away, man?
Man, I'm just gonna say I try not to get into all that,
Right,
because if you're not really close, you don't really know what's going on.
Right.
You'll the world will have you dead before you even die.
That's like Pimp C sound almost.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I have mad respect for him, man, because he gave me a deal, man. Instead of me, he told me to do a video, come to Houston, and he'll drop the price. You know what I'm saying? And then I said, well, let me just throw you something to come to Marlin.
Right.
And he came to Marlin one deep. One deep, man. And we did our thing. He wasn't in a rush, and he just kept it so player. And, you know, he even gave me game. He told me, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a lot of people in your videos, man. You know, you need to do you. Man, you hard. You know what I'm saying? He inspired me. He told me I'm hard. He told me to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to forever stick with me, man. You know what I'm saying? And his death hit me hard. You know what I'm saying? But him dying and stuff, you know, just seeing that, like, I can't. Once I seen him collapse on that stage, I only seen it like once or twice. I couldn't watch it no more.
Right.
You know, and I don't care to watch it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because that's hard. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. He got a family and kids, and you know, like I say, RIP to him, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get into all the rumors and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just know he was good to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Already, bro.
I want to piggyback off that what you said earlier. You know, when people do features, I feel like artists don't understand the concept. Like you said, you're going to find some people that's real, and you're going to find some people that's fake. Because you got two different people. You got an independent artist, and you also have a label artist. A lot of people don't know that the label artist, they can say, hey, bro, let me do a feature with you. They can take your $10,000, bro. And because they with the label can say, okay, that's cool. You gotta ask permission first for that. Because here's the thing: the label owns that artist, not you. And that's what takes away from the feature. The feature on that. Like, let's say if you go and get like what's the one that's real popular chick that's real popular in Houston?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion. Let's say she signed to a label, right? And she said, well, I'll do the feature for $50,000. Well, you're going to pay her the $50,000, but the record label might say, well, you owe us $100K.
Or it's not going to be released.
Or not going to be released. And you can't, here's the thing, your music may be ready to go, but you can't release it until they label okay it.
It's double standard. You know
It's
what I'm
double
saying?
standard.
Yeah.
And so people lose battles with that. So it's good that Pokey kept it 100 with you, man, on that aspect, because a lot of artists don't understand that concept, that it is a dirty business.
Yes.
And it's crooked, but it's few to find somebody that's gonna be 100 with you and share game with you at the same time.
And I gotta say this too, man. Shout out to Quiet Money Dot, cause he kept it real with me too, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that boy, man. That boy hard too, man. You know what I'm saying? I got him on my new album that I'm finna drop. You know, it's called All Through Texas. You know, and it's coming, man. It's coming, man. I got them boys on there, man. Well, excuse me, it's called All Through Houston. I changed it from All Through Texas. It's called All Through Houston, because I got a lot of Houston artists on there.
Already, man. So That's what I'm liking, man. So, you know, with these H-Town artists and things like that, man, like, I see that the communication you got with them, and then you got a good little connect with them boys, man. And I'm liking the way that vibe is going for you, man. So how does it feel to know that you're being accepted to the point where people willing to do this type of music with you, man?
Say, you know, it's a blessing. And again, shout out to Michael 5000 Watts. You know, I reached out to him. You know, we did something, and you know what I'm saying. He's showing love. You know what I'm saying, and you know, I still need to move around a little bit in the H, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody's showing love. You know what I'm saying, and it just feel good to just be a part of that Houston culture.
Yeah.
You know, to represent Texas as a whole, because if we come together, like my song say, if Texas all come together, we gonna leave their mouth wide. And I'm speaking for everybody outside of Texas. We gonna leave their mouth wide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, everything big in Texas, man. We always had our own way to do stuff.
Yes, sir.
And for a long time, we wasn't accepted in the South. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when Pimp C was real hard on that, shout out to the Pimp.
Yeah.
When he was real hard on that, man. You know, how do you feel about that? Like, you know, that the culture has become so big, now everybody want to be a part of it.
Say, man, hey, man, again, shout out to Pimp, shout out to Screw. You know what I'm saying? Because them boys, you know, they was the front runners. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed to be a part of it, to try to keep it going. You know, you got to keep them boys' name alive, man. You know, it's real. You know, that trio, you know, too many people claim they real, but they can have that. You know, we trill over here now. You know what I'm saying? It's more than real. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And them boys put on, man. Them boys put on. You know what I'm saying?
Man, already, man. So, man, tell us, man, is it any music coming out anytime soon? Like, what's the next update on some music that you coming out, man? Give us a little something about that.
Man, I'm a workaholic, man. I got too much coming out. You know what I'm saying? But I got this my next album I'm trying to drop toward the end of this month. You know what I'm saying? It's hosted by DJ Sice from Waco on 107 The Beat, 107.3 The Beat. In Waco. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that's the radio station, but you know, shout out to DJ Sice. You know what I'm saying? Them boys in Waco. But it's called They Gonna Respect This More Than Texas. You know, I got that coming. I got a mixtape called Only the Trill Can Feel. You know, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna backdoor with that, and then I'm gonna hit them with that all through Houston. You know what I'm saying? It was an EP, but I'm going so hard with it, I done turned it into an album because I just be working. You know, I stay up in here. You know what I'm saying? Screw, that's my motivation. When I turn around and look up, you know, I talk to my boy before I get it in. You know, it's going down.
Love it, man. I love how hard you going for the South, man. How hard you going for Texas. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate the fact that you gave us your time, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this has been a dope conversation, man. Just relatively, man. I just want to give you a shout out, man, and just say, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. We proud of what you're doing down here in the South, man. And,
man, I appreciate the recognition, man. Shout out to y'all boys, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I want to shout out to the whole Marlin, because it's a bunch of us that got that talent in here, man. You know what I'm saying? They need to be recognized too, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody rapping, you know what I'm saying, in the square, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names. If you doing your thing, I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? That's to Waco too. Shout out to the whole Waco, Temple, Killeen area, you know, Central Texas as a whole, you know what I'm saying? From here, east, north, south, and west, you know what I'm saying? Texas, period.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my money gang, 300 money gang, man.
That's the deal, baby. That's the deal. So tell them where they can find you, man, where everybody can find you.
Man, you can find me on Facebook as Big Oob OG. And you can find me on Instagram as BIG_OOB254.
Okay.
And then you can hit me up as Big Oob on TikTok.
Already. Dope, man. Dope, man. Y'all got that, man. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. There y'all have it. There it is, man. We gonna holler at y'all next time, man. Feel That Music TV. Peace.
Yes, sir.